Yo, what up, my tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on Arena. I caved. I'm going to record one of these Eldraine drafts. We might record a couple Eldraine drafts, actually, but this is the current premiere flashback, or whatever you want to call it, or at least as of this recording. I don't know how long it's up for, but we'll see. Anyways, this is Eldraine, and if you forgot what this format was, this was the adventure cards, this was Oko, this was about all the food. It was an okay format, not particularly my favorite. I think what you should be doing in this format is often enough going like mono color, and that's a lot of the reason because of all these good adamant cards. Like, I could first pick Castle Ardenvale, try to go mono white. I think what I'm going to do is probably take the Slaying Fire here and see if we can go mono red. But I think any of the mono colors in this format are really, really good, as we get a second pick, Scorching Dragonfire, very nice. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. This is in the tail end, kind of weird to say, the tail end of Dominaria United, as it's been around for a little while now. Let me see, given my 17 land stats, I'm probably pressing close to, I would say, 200 drafts of that format. But Brothers War's coming out in like a month or so. Let's see. Yeah, I'm at like 150 drafts of Dominaria, but Brothers War's coming out in like a month or so. I expect there to be a cube on Arena relatively soon, so you can probably expect some number of cube drafts, but for now, we'll do at least one of these flashback Eldraines. Okay, might be time to pivot a little bit, as there is not a good red card here. Ogre Errant is okay. Fairy's good. So Tiny's good. I think mono blue could be one of the sleeper archetypes in this format too, that a lot of people don't like, but again, any mono color in this format was usually quite nice. It was really hard to splash, play more than two colors, because the fixing was so weak, but two color decks were often very popular as well. We'll take the Fairy and see what happens there. Okay, well now the red-blue draw 2 deck looks like it might be a thing. Fairy Vandal's actually quite good. Enchanted Carriage is alright, but I can get behind this. Oh yeah, wow. Okay, well, we kind of fell into the right archetype, because we're getting a Lock Dragon here now, 5th pick. So 4 mana, 3/2 flyer for red-blue, well, some combination of red and blue, as you can see. And then whenever it enters or attacks, you can rummage. So that is nice for, like, the Fairy Vandal. Yeah, we might be doing the red-blue spells. So this deck really wants to find that Improbable Alliance, that red-blue enchantment, that whenever you draw your second card each turn, you make a 1/1 flyer, and then it has the 6 mana ability of activating a loot. So Opt here, obviously pretty good for the draw 2 deck, but kind of like the Bloodhaze Wolverine too, just an okay 2-drop that's really hard to block for your opponents. Wow, geez, we're getting a Sir Eleonora. 7th pick here. This is a 5 mana X4. Power equal to the number of cards in your hand. When it ETBs, you draw a card, and it has Ward 2 in essence. Okay, well, this is good. Charm Sleep and Runaway together, both fine. I don't think this is going to be a great Runaway together deck, or at least it's currently not, so I'd rather have the Charm Sleep as a removal spell. There's Vantress Paladin. That's on the wheel. I could still actually be mono blue. Or very, very heavy blue, splashing like Slaying Fire and Dragonfire. Because if we're heavy mono or heavy blue, then this is a 4 mana 3/3 flyer. Kind of like that idea too. As we get another one on the wheel. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm actually going to look to be the heavy, heavy blue deck. Kind of sad that we passed that So Tiny as we get it on the wheel. That's good. This is basically a hard removal spell a lot of the time, especially if you're in the mill deck. It's not too hard to get the opponent to have that many cards in their graveyard, especially with cards like Didn't Say Please and whatnot. Mantle of Tides becomes like a weird combat trick in these style of decks, the draw 2 decks. Because you can draw a card at instant speed in like combat, and attach it to something that's kind of sweet. And another didn't say please. We could also be on the mill plan depending on what other cards we open up. Let's see. You may have Mirror Maid enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or enchantment on the battlefield. So I do not recall that one being good. We have an end to the story here. It's pretty nice. There's another didn't say please. There's some more card draw effects as well. I think I just like taking into the story. We already have 2 didn't say please. If I start seeing some secret keepers, though, you can bet that I will be picking them up. So, if you recall, when this format first came out on Arena, it was only bot drafting, or I believe it was only bot drafting, and the bots would not take Merfolk Secret Keeper, so you could end up with these crazy, stupid decks. I'll show you a Secret Keeper if we find one, if one gets past us. But you could end up with these stupid good decks where you have like 6 Secret Keepers, and it was just crazy how efficiently you could mill out your opponent. This card is so fun, Dance of the Manse. We could actually take it here and try to go into that white-blue graveyard artifact enchantment deck, but I think we're better off just taking Heraldic Banner since we're planning on doing so heavy blue anyways. Charm Sleep versus another Dragonfire as we pass a Murderous Rider along. Probably can't pass another Dragonfire. I'll take that over Charm Sleep. And another Charm Sleep now, I guess. We have a lot of removal, if nothing else. Yeah, this deck has a lot of removal right now. Frogify as removal. Maybe we want the ping. We sit back on like the Trebuchet and just kill and counter everything. I'm not too keen on these didn't say pleases though. Yeah, I don't think I want Frogify, do I? I mean, we could just play a 1/4 blocker and win in the air. Like, that's not a bad strategy. Take the Monitor here. It's a pretty light Rimrock Knight. That card's very good. There's a Mystic Sanctuary we could play if we wanted to. I don't know if that's quite good enough. But this is not really a Rimrock Knight deck. So we'll just take the land. Yeah. Okay, there's the 7th pick Improbable Alliance now. I don't have... It's such a good card, but I don't have the ways to draw multiple cards a turn right now. Okay, well, I just picked up 2 Improbable Alliance, pick 7 and pick 8 of pack 2, so I guess it was meant to be. We need to take every card that cantrips now. Every card that cycles is high priority. Another removal spell. I mean, we were getting just infinite removal, too. Acolyte's so good. Seeing it that late's kind of crazy. Yes, okay, Thrill of Possibility Wield. That's great. We need to take, like, every opt and whatnot we see next pack. Gadwick! Oh my gosh. This one's another nut one. Blue, 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 X. When it enters the battlefield, draw X cards. Whenever you cast a blue spell, tap target non-land permanent opponent controls. So you really want blue instants with this one. We can cut the Mantle. I think we want the Monitor for blocking early. I don't think we want the counters. Yeah. More cards that draw cards is we would play infinite opt right now if we could. That's pretty juicy too. Midnight Clock is super fun. This almost looks like a weird cube deck. Passing a Scorching Dragonfire here, but I'm in for this. Card draw, there's an opt. Beautiful. We are at 22 playables right now. What can I cut out of this deck? I guess the Banner isn't actually all that good in our deck. We don't really have that many creatures to pump. Like, Animating Fairy doesn't really do much. Yeah, we just want to pick up every single card that draws a card. Sadly, this one does not, although we are getting another red removal spell here if we want to. Yeah, melee is worth taking. Any more card draw? Spinning wheel we might play. Come on, what are the card draw effects? Scavengers, that doesn't draw a card. Puppet doesn't draw a card. Guess we could just take another Sanctuary. We need more opt. None of these cards draw cards. I'll play another So Tiny if it comes down to it. That's too bad. So I guess the nice thing is the Improbable Alliance, like I said, do trigger themselves if you get to 6 mana, so it's not like the end of the world. We don't have too many opt effects. There are no other card draw effects I have in my sideboard, right? Wow, just infinite So Tinies. It's probably better than Red Cat Melee, since this is only really good versus red. Would I be playing 3 Mystic Sanctuaries? It's possible. 3/2 blockers, not like the end of the world. I almost feel like the Fairy Vandal's not worth it in this deck. Whereas Improbable Alliance can trigger itself, the Fairy Vandal without many other ways to trigger it, probably not worth, you know? Three flyer for 4 versus 3/3 for 3. I guess we'll just take another 3/3 flyer. We have enough removal that we can just win with the flyers. Yeah, this is less of a card draw deck and more just a mono blue deck. You know? That's too bad. I could actually see cutting the red and just running mono blue. Because we didn't really get there on the card draw. Like the double Improbable Alliance, surprisingly not good here. I could still splash like the Dragon Fires and the Slaying Fire. But I think this deck is better if I just cut the Improbable Alliance and just run all these blue cards instead, you know? Damn, that's too bad. I think this is right. This deck's gonna have a real hard time if we play against the mill deck. But versus any creature deck, we should be, like, look at this. 4 So Tiny, 2 Dragonfire, 3 Charm Sleep, a Slaying Fire. It's kind of funny. I guess I probably want some Didn't Say Please. Yeah, I probably want both Didn't Say Please when I have 4 So Tiny, and I can just cut the Charm Sleeps instead. Man, double Improbable Alliance and not getting there feels bad. Let's double check our ways. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not going to count that. 5. Like, and they trigger themselves. No, it's not quite good enough. Plus, the thing is, you want cheap ways to trigger the Improbable Alliance, and the majority of our ways are so expensive. Yeah, okay. Let's put in like 2 of the Mystic Sanctuaries. I'll run 4 mountains. And the rest islands. Maybe 5 mountains, because we want Dragonfire on turn 2. That should be okay. Alright. This looks good. Pretty much effectively mono blue here in this Eldraine draft. I mean, our opponents are majority going to think that we're playing the red-blue draw 2 deck, but even though we have 2 Improbable Alliance, they're in our sideboard and not our main deck. That would have been nice, but we are more of a blue, like, control deck than anything else, so. Go to round 1 here. We are currently rank 11 going into this. I think this is a keeper on the draw, and we just need to find some lands. We'll plays a 1/1 flyer. We really just want to draw lands here. We're gonna go ahead and tiny that up. Okay. Hey, perfect draw. Nice. So even though this is weird, since we do want to be running out a bunch of islands, gotta play the Dragonfire out here. I wouldn't mind drawing islands for like the next 10 turns, honestly. Maybe 10 turns, a little much. 5 turns. I wouldn't mind drawing islands for the next 5 turns in a row. We don't want to jinx it too much now. So they're on green-white adventures. Oh, you know what I just realized? The Scorching Dragonfires are a little bit non-bow. As in, they don't work well with So Tiny because it exiles the creature. Awkward second mana, or second mountain draw there. But if we draw an island next turn, we're just going to slam dunk the Gadwick on X equals 2 and draw 2 cards. Actually, no, we can play Sir Eleonora, I suppose. That is a weird play. So what I could do here, if I wanted to, is just Slaying Fire their Fairy Guide Mother, and that counters their other Fairy Guide Mother in a sense. So if they play their Beanstalk, we can Charm Sleep it. Could also just play Gadwick and draw 3 cards. Take a hit for 6 or 7, doesn't actually seem that bad. Yeah, let's get this online. It's too good. Nice. Need to find one of our counters, but this is the mono blue, or at least as close to mono blue as I recall. Seven mana, huh? Oh, okay, they have a lot of fatties. I need to get some more cards in their graveyard so the So Tiny gives -6. Tap target non-land permanent. Okay, so let's go... Gadwick, tap. Merfolk, tap. And then we can just So Tiny the Beanstalk Giant to tap it down for a turn. The Beanstalk Giants don't trample, so those are chumpable. We're gonna Charm Sleep, I would guess the... Oh, they're not gonna play out the roving, okay. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I'm just gonna pass here and into the story. Tap down their Beanstalk Giant. Our midnight clock's not popping off for a little while, so I'm not concerned about drawing a bunch of cards here. Destroy all non-giant creatures? Are you kidding? Oh my gosh, that's disgusting that they have that with 2 Beanstalks. Well, at least we don't take any damage this turn. Well, that's funny. Yikes. Okay. Let's see. I'd say I'm in a pretty rough spot now. Yeah, I have to go digging. Okay, that works. Spinning Wheel can tap one of their creatures down. Charm Sleep can tap the other. Is it 5 mana to use Spinning Wheel? I mean, they have a Spinning Wheel of their own, too. They're gonna play another fatty this turn as well. Yeah. Do I want to draw one of these instants and sorceries? I guess I could draw Scorching Dragonfire. No, wait, let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to tap one of their creatures. Yeah, I don't think we want that. Okay. Well, I guess we can go like this. Oh, shoot, that shrunk my Sir Eleonora. Right, whoops. Forgot that the Eleonora was going to shrink after I played out the Vantress, so I guess I should have just used the Spinning Wheel. Right. Let's see, this midnight clock's on 7. Chump go to 5, and they're gonna play that fat roving dude. They're gonna play Carriage, okay. Oh, they're gonna use Spinning Wheel. Oh no, 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 crap. I totally threw this game. Playing out that Paladin was so bad. Oh, playing out that Paladin was so bad. You know what I need them to do? I need them to play something pre-combat. So that I can didn't say please into double so tiny. But they have no reason to play anything. Yeah, oh man, playing out that Paladin cost me the game for sure. They did! They cast it pre-combat! Holy smokes. Okay. Hold up, that might have just saved us. Now the So Tiny is active. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we tap the Carriage awkwardly. And then we take 1 damage here. Because if I enchant the Carriage, then it falls off at the end of turn. Hold the phone. And our midnight clock is about to trigger here as well. Okay. We have turned the corner despite my best efforts. We have a chance. It's fine. Okay, I'm not tapping if they're going to combat. Block here. One, two, three. We might draw some burn or something to not take any damage. Indeed we did. Yeah. Let's kill one of the rats or the mice. Take one, go to 3. Okay. We are right back in this. Now we just win with fat flyers. Nice draw there as well. Okay. Pay the adamant. Three, 4 flyer. Pass on that. Funny game, funny game. What do we got? 12 cards left in our deck. Alright, let's go to combat. We'll tap down our Lock Dragon. Just like we drew it up, huh? Or something like that. Oh yeah, that's right, we have Gadwick. Okay, I have to make sure I don't overdraw. We'll draw 4. Hopefully draw our other counter. There it is, perfect. Pass. Their Beanstalk Giants almost have power again. Alright, we don't care about a 1-1. That's fine to resolve. Oh, I can win if I... Oh, never mind. We just have lethal. We draw 4, but we tap down their spinning wheel end of turn. Perfect. Did not deserve to win this game, but... Holy smokes, we did. That slight little mistake of the opponent by casting their card pre-combat allowed me to didn't say please and hit the 7 cards in graveyard for so tiny to give -6 instead of -2. So feels like we got pretty lucky there, but we'll take it. Nice little round 1 win. Woof. Ugh. Well, that was a very exciting game 1. I don't know if they're going to be as good as that. We are on the draw. I guess this is a keep. I think we're going to lead off with Mythic Sanctuary turn 1, just to have it untapped. Unless I draw an island here. Oh, our opponent is playing Mill, and they milled 4 spells. Right. So, this is the deck I said we didn't want to play against. We do have a Midnight Clock, but... yeah. Two mana, 1/4. Not the pressure we're looking for, but playing out the Merfolk doesn't really do anything. Since I'm not going to pay 2 to activate it next turn, you know? Oh, strange. They might not have that many Secret Keepers then. Although the Fairy Vandal can still be a very large problem. I mean, I'll have a Vantress Paladin as a 3/3 next turn. Well, here we go. 2 lands, Eleonora, and didn't say please to Mild. Need to find our clock. Sure. Oh, okay, so they can double block it. That's fine. They only have 1 card left in their hands. Although if they find a way to deal with this paladin or pump up their vandals, we're gonna have a problem. So they bounce my paladin, they hit me for 4. Sure. Okay, I mean this is not too bad without them drawing something off the top. $18 cards left, yeah. I'm a lot less worried about mill now since we've seen that they're just straight up mono blue but not pure mill strategy. Well, that was a very good draw step for them. Allows them to keep applying the pressure. So they're gonna play out the doo-doo again, bounce my paladin. We get to kill one of the vandals. So I only go to 6. Kind of so tiny or something. We have a lot of them in our deck. We also have a lot of lands. Okay. Well, Dragonfire can deal with the Vandal too. The Vandal's going to turn into a 3/3 here. Kind of getting unlucky on our draws, and they're drawing pretty well. 5 land stops, pretty nice. Alright, I'm down 2. Hey, that's good. That's pretty good. I do need to play out the Vantress this turn, though. And hope they don't draw something. So the double Wishful can block the Scavenger. The Vantress will trade with the Vandal, or it will eat the Tome Raider if they go for something. This is close. We're very close to stabilizing. Alright, let's make sure this resolves first. Beautiful. Trade off here. Good. That's bad. That's good. Actually, 5, 10. So we want to keep 4 mana open for the lock dragon, so we can do this for 3. Need to find our so tinies. There we go. There we go. Okay, now I can just pass. We can shrink the Tome Raider all the way, tap down their Griffin. Beautiful. Okay. We already used our Slaying Fire, so we don't need to tap. Or we don't need to hold open red for any reason. Nice. That's fine. Don't care about that. Okay, got combat. Dragon triggers, we discard. Jump. Okay. So Midnight Clock is one of the last 3 cards in my deck. There it is. And we just need to go full on the clock. Is this a may or a must? It's a may. But now I think we just sit back. That's fine, and they get the loot. Yeah. We are on full-on clock plan. Okay, looks good. We can put a stop on our upkeep in case they draw another mill effect. Crazy, crazy game. Let's get it! Come on! 1 card left in our deck for a moment. And then we were going to be able to pump up the clock like 4 times end of turn there, and then it would trigger again on our turn, so... Yep, let's do it. Let's keep going, baby. Okay. Game 3. Oh. I think I would keep this on the draw, but on the play, 1 card, fewer seen, we have to mulligan. Yeah, this hand's fine. We just have to decide which one do we want to lose. I guess I'd rather have the 1-4 than the 3-2. Better blocker to buy us time. Though the 1-4 is going to be worse if they had the Embereth Shieldbreaker in their deck / hand. Okay. They could be on red-blue draw 2. Or they could be on mono-red with the Wolverine. I don't mind seeing a nothing from them. Let's play out Mountain and Dragon. I don't actually think we want to discard. Because if I discard the island and don't draw a land in the next 2. It's so awkward. I mean, yeah, it'd be nice to draw 2 spells instead, but that's a problem. Yikes. Okay. I don't have a good way as mono blue to deal with that. Iron Craig Pyromancer is quite the card. I guess if I draw another mountain and then Slaying Fire, we can kill that, but that's pretty weak. Oh, and you know what? No, Scorching Dragonfire will work, actually. Yeah, because I have the opt if I wanted to do it like that. Well, I can't play out the Vantress. I guess we'd rather just opt and try to find something. There's the 3rd mountain, but can't keep that. Oh, I'm gonna kill the Merchant. And the reason is it allows them to just draw a 2nd card for the turn whenever they want, without having to invest into it, or in another card into it. The awkward thing is I do need to play out my lands for Gadwick purposes, but my confidence in this game is very low. If I draw Gadwick off the top, we probably have an okay shot. I'm gonna start taking a bit of damage here, though. Alright. Oh, I mean... I guess I probably need to do this. And then double Scorch their Pyromancer next turn. But they can equip their Mantle to their Vantress Paladin and start hitting me for 3. Because theirs will be a 3/4 and I won't be able to block it. They're not even equipping. That's not good. Okay, well, I will double block here, and if they go for a trick to instant speed equip the Mantle, I'll just Dragonfire instead. Oh, that's pretty funny, because now our Eleonora just turns into a 3/4. I don't think they realize that. Folio! Hey, that's a good one. Alright, let's blow up the Pyro. That card's a lot less good at this kind of point of the game, where I don't have many cards in hand, but on turn like 2, Folio of Fancies is often really hard to beat, because your opponent just uses the 3-mana mill ability, so... Okay, we're actually not looking that bad here. There's a little bit of tempo. I go to 16, but... Well, assuming I can find some action, this is not that bad for us. And once again, we have drawn far too many lands in comparison. I'm gonna take 7 here. Yep. I go to 9. They get to play their little 2/1 out. 5. Alright, that second 3/3 actually wasn't a bad draw, as it makes our double blocks pretty good now. I wonder if they're going to give both players cards with the folio. That is not a good sign. Oh, right, because they can just activate the folio. Sure. So I'm going to take 7 damage here, because they're going to activate the folio. Both player draws a card, so that the Wolverine gets pumped. And it doesn't die. They can also move... Oh, that's fantastic. They can also move their Mantle of Tides, as I was going to say. Okay, they're going to leave it. So that's fine there. Let's shrink this Wolverine, because then we can Charm Sleep the Scavenger. I have 21 cards left, they have 19. That's fine. There's Mr. Clock. Very good. Okay. We're not in the clear, but we've got a real chance. Clock versus the folio is kind of funny. So I'm just immediately blocking it with the monitor, because if they want to kill my monitor, I'm going to force them to draw a card, either with folio, which also gives us a card, or with something already in their hand. They're going to activate for 2, alright. I mean, we might find something... Oh. Was going to say we might find something to make the Wolverine not kill our monitor, but why would I do that? Yeah, I might be dead next turn now. They have 4 cards in their hand? Yeah, okay. I need to draw something now. Unlucky. That's a start. This only gives -2. Yeah, that'll do her. We need them to put 1 more card in their graveyard somehow. They might activate Folio in response here. No, alright, GG's. Ay, ay, ay. Well, I think that was just a little bit unlucky. We're flooding out really badly. Didn't find our So Tinies soon enough. I wonder if I should add some more Charm Sleep to this deck. These Dragonfires actually haven't been all that impressive. Like, I'm probably just better off cutting the red and keeping this mono blue, you know? Just add the 2 Charm Sleeps into the deck. 14, 13, 14, 15, 16. I still think we want 17 lands. I guess I'll put in the Fairy Vandal afterward, or anyways. You know what? Mirror Maid is honestly not that bad now that I think about it. We have 3 Charm Sleep and 4 So Tiny. And like a spinning wheel. Let's do that. Alright. We are straight up mono blue now. Get out of here with the red. We have blue removal anyways. I don't know why I didn't just do that in the first place. Let's go. Alright, on to game number 4. As we sit 2-1. We are now into the mono blue. This hand's okay. Uh-oh. Less good versus red. Less good versus fast red. actually going to go ahead and just so tiny that weasel back. They might play a 2/2 or something. Yikes. So they didn't pump it. Or is it 3 to pump? No, it's 2 to pump. They have something else to cast here. Maybe Thrill of Discovery. Oh, they have a Bone Crusher Giant? Well, that's a problem. We needed a Charm Sleep here, and we don't have anything. Goody. Yeah, this seems like a loss. We needed something. We needed to draw something to do between these last couple of turns, and we didn't. We just drew only land again. This is really frustrating. Lose to any interaction here. Oh my god, that gives their double striker +2/+2 and trample. Yeesh. Take 10. Oh, sorry, take 9, because that doesn't can't attack. We can Mirror Maid the So Tiny and go to 1 on board. I guess we'd rather just play out a 3/3 and hope it sticks. Oh no, we're just dead to the... Even the red back kills us. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're dead on board. You got me. Alright. Well. That's magic, baby. Didn't really put up much of a fight there. 2-2 now? Woof. Well, this is the Eldraine I love it, know and love. You can't always win those nice grindy games with Midnight Clock. Sometimes you just get wrecked. Alright, we play for glory. We're at 2-2. Every win matters. This hand is a lot better if we're playing against some kind of aggro deck. We have Tiny for some early interaction. 2-drop to block. Yeah. So this is one of the reasons why the red would have been so good. Cards that don't need to attack to be good and just have like that kind of ability will ruin us. Absolutely freaking ruin us. Now, it does entirely depend on how many adventure creatures the opponent has, but green-white adventures is one of the archetypes of this format. And they have a Wandermare now too. Yikes. Okay. I could Mirror Maid the So Tiny, I guess, and put it on the Wandermare, but it doesn't do much because it's then if they even play... If they play an adventure creature next turn, they draw a card, they Wandermare up to a 4/4. We need to find Charm Sleep here. Sure. I don't mind making them use it. They have like a Garen Brig Carver. Or Silver Flame Squire. Yep, same thing. Alright, they draw a card, Wandermare gets bigger. Let's go for it and hope they don't have anything. Yay. If we have nothing else to do, we can always just activate Spinning Wheel. I mean, maybe 2 3/3 flyers will kill them quick enough. I don't know. We have him on a 3-turn air clock, technically. Yikes. Well, back to dead. Okay. Yeah, it's another card draw plus... Not good, not good. Not much I can do about it either. Not with these draws. Guess I could copy our spinning wheel too if I really wanted to. We're gonna need to draw Gadwick. That's our only out. Feels like. Maybe Into the Story will work. I wouldn't be able to... I mean, that works. We can now Mirror Maid our Charm Sleep instead if we want to. Green-White also has a ton of combat tricks though, so... That is a very problematic creature. Whenever another non-human enters... Alright, so we're gonna have to Mirror Maid the Charm Sleep on that and hope that they don't hit me for quite a bit this turn. Oh, good! Okay, we're dead. They hit me for 8 this turn? Yeah, okay. Don't be surprised if this is the only Eldraine draft that I upload. I don't think my deck was bad either, but we're not technically dead anymore with that draw. We're at 1 on board? Oh no, we're actually dead on board. I mean, I'm gonna make them see the play, but what they can do is they can use the Merrileaf Rider's ability of sacking the food to make my Vantress Paladin block, and then they have exactly 4, so I am dead on board here. And it's not like even if they miss the play, I'm going to win anyways, but... Make them do it. Sure, that works too. GG's. Didn't matter. Oh, man! Did we start off 2-0 and then we just lost the next 3 in a row? That's what it is. It is what it is. The red would have actually been really good versus a lot of these earlier opponents, but I think this was a good... I think this was a good mono blue list, but... The draft was just so sad. 2 Improbable Alliance midway through pack 2, and then we just didn't get enough card draw effects to support it. Really, really hurt. I mean, maybe it was still correct to run them with as few card draw effects as I had, but it didn't feel like it was right. So, GG's. That is a little bit of flashback Eldraine. Not a bad format. Not like Capenna, honestly, if you wanted to give it back, or a flashback chance, but like I said, I don't know how much of this I'll be doing. We'll probably just be changing up formats until Brothers War come out. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you still enjoyed. I will see you back later. Bye-bye.